Crime statistics in the U.S. are lagging behind, and experts who track crimes are worried we may never close that gap. We thank you for joining us for NBC4 at 5. I'm Jennifer Bullock.
And I'm Jared Smalley. Most law enforcement agencies in Ohio did not report all of their annual crime statistics to the FBI last year. NBC4 Investigates Jimmy Ostroff shows us why this happened and how it could affect your safety and tax dollars.
Chanel Jones earned her PhD studying crime.
A lot of that work involves data crunching. It involves looking at the data. It involves analyzing that data and using that data to develop pictures of what is going on in terms of crime.
Now the chair of Franklin University's public safety program worries that picture will be incomplete. That's because she and fellow researchers are missing months of data from thousands of law enforcement agencies, including hundreds in Ohio.
So what happens when we're missing data is that our law enforcement agencies aren't really able to understand, the context of the crime, when crime is happening. It really hurts crime prevention efforts.
It doesn't just hurt strategy.
And when crime is underreported and funding is attached to that, then the funds are going to go down.
Law enforcement agencies for decades have been reporting annual crime statistics to the FBI through what are called uniform crime reports. All of those reports are public. But in recent years, the FBI transitioned to a different system of reporting to actually increase the information we can access.
The National Incident-Based Reporting System is a database that is able to house more comprehensive data. And with that more comprehensive data, you can figure out, victim type, offender type, when the incident happened, the context of the incident.
But Jones says the transition has been challenging for local agencies, causing them to submit incomplete information for 2021 or no information at all.
Yeah, so there's several reasons why law enforcement agencies wouldn't report to the new National Incident-Based Reporting System, or just last year. They may not know how to do it. They may not have the mechanisms to do it. They may not have personnel to enter the data.
She says those reasons could vary among agencies. So I asked the biggest agency in Ohio that didn't submit a full year of data.
Let's start with why.
Yeah, well, we certainly, it's not intentional on our part. We've gone through a change in our records management system.
Delaware County Sheriff Russell Martin says his office also got a new records system in the middle of 2021. They sent the first 7 months of crime stats to the FBI before that transition.
Unfortunately, we've just had some, for lack of better terms, technical difficulties in getting that information to them. So I'm all about getting the data out there, analyzing it, and if there's gaps in our professionalism, I think good law enforcement managers and executives, they want to see that and then make adjustments, whether it's through training or hiring or whatever. So I just think we're kind of catching up to the technology.
The sheriff's office showed me they did report the rest of their 2021 data in June, months after it was due. But federal and state databases still aren't showing it.
I've confirmed that we've gotten it there. But, for full transparency, your call and the Marshall report is it's going to cause us internally to take a look at our process. And we'll be addressing that in the very near future.
To add to the story, in the state of Delaware and Pennsylvania, not a single law enforcement agency submitted a full set of crime stats for 2021. Jamie asked the FBI how they can support local law enforcement agencies to get this critical information. To see if your local law enforcement agency has a full set of stats for 2021, we have a link to the Marshall Project's database at NBC4i.com.